Are you a jerky jerk?
Ready to get started? Over here already started.
Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
Are you a jerky jerk?
Oh yeah! Dang it.
Hey, let me get a piece.
No can do. This is my last piece of RJ's beef jerky.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
You owe me jerky.
Are you ready to live your best life but wonder how to combine beauty and wellness? At Arbonne, they believe in a holistic approach to beauty, health, and well-being. Everyone can flourish. They develop world-class products with botanicals rooted in cutting-edge science. Arbonne is the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out. Embrace a healthier mind, stronger body, and more beautiful skin. Energize, radiate, shine, and thrive with clean products that are guaranteed to work. Arbonne offers a 90-day risk-free guarantee. If you're not happy or you feel like Arbonne isn't giving you the results, get your money back. Want to know how to get your skin, mind, and body back on track? Reach out to Heather Martinez, your authorized Arbonne independent consultant, at 606-344-0217. Call or text. She can save you hundreds with special deals and promotions. Again, Heather Martinez, 606-344-0217. Guys, summer's here. That yard you've had a break from all winter is ready for some maintenance. Those trees need trimmed, those branches need removed. That landscaping needs touched up or redone. Give our guys at Willie Gardens a call. Locally owned and operated, they've been helping and serving the community for over a decade. There's not a job too big or too small, from lawn care to maintenance to landscaping to tree and junk removal. Willie Gardens can handle all your outside needs. Give the folks at Willie Gardens a call for a free estimate to get your yard looking like $1,000,000. Want to see some of their work? Go check out their Facebook page. That's Willie Gardens, 606-344-8790. Looking for a realtor who won't stop until you're holding the keys to your dream home or celebrating the sale of your house? Heather Martinez, brokered by Sean Rogers Realty, is a go-getter with grit. She brings unmatched energy, relentless hustle, and a client-first always mindset to every transaction. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, she's not here just to show you homes. She's here to win for you. With fast response times, local market expertise, strategic negotiator, 100% committed to your goals. She doesn't believe in good enough. She believes in exceptional. Make your real estate journey smooth, exciting, and above all, successful. Heather Martinez, 606-344-0217. In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen, unfiltered and no sugarcoating.
Lord bless me.
What is going on? Facebook, YouTube, and now TikTok again.
Yes, finally got the old ticker back.
We were finally off ban at TikTok from Ronnie's last show, so we
That wasn't
bring
me.
you back.
Wasn't me.
You affiliated in it.
Yeah.
We want you to know that we didn't mean to spell the humorous bone. We meant just funny. Problem is we're bad spellers.
No, that was part of it. Because we're humorous people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Leanne just texted me. She goes, "It says humorous. You realize that's the bone, right?" And I was like, "No, I thought that was just we're bad
Funny.
spellers. That's all it is."
Part of it. I didn't know if the O stayed and you added an E or if the O went away.
So yeah, we realize that now. We've got Ronnie Bright, who he didn't even know he was going to be on the show 20 minutes ago.
No,
So it looks like you have some new T-shirts.
I do.
Let me just say again, Ronnie Bright is with RJ's Beef Jerky, the official beef jerky of the No Sugar Coating podcast. The man, the myth, the legend, Ronnie Bright, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
Actually, there's a few Ronnie Brights, but
Yeah, but
Really?
they might not be as bright as.
Are they local?
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, then you're the one.
Well, actually, there might be one local. I'm not sure. I remember the story when my wife and I first got married. Her grandmother called and jumped all over me because I got arrested apparently for breaking and entering in Barberville. There's a set of Brights in Barberville.
So do you have that dynamic with your family too? Because there's a Buchanan set in Barberville, and those Buchanans are wealthy. My Buchanans are not wealthy.
Well, okay, we'll put it this way. There is the different dynamics. Our set came from Moore
Okay.
and my dad's set is, wealthy.
Yeah.
My dad died a millionaire, but not me. So, not me. I didn't get any of it. And then, of course, the Brights that, my Uncle Jack. My Uncle Jack was probably one of the best men I've ever met in my life. He was a great man. And then, of course, all of his kids are here in Corbin.
Did you say that he had something to do with your beef jerky?
No, it was mother, uncle on my mom's side, the Taylor.
Another uncle that had.
Yeah.
I knew there was an uncle connection
Yeah.
with beef jerky.
So, But yeah, that was, Uncle Jack, and then of course Nyla is the best of us Brights. I think she's awesome. She's married to Brad and what's the other Freeman's dad?
I don't know.
The Freeman, the lawyers, Freeman brother lawyers.
We don't pay attention to them Freemans here on the No Sugar Coating podcast.
That's a different set. Now Barrett's a different set than. I think Barrett's the nephew.
What's crazy is there's 2 sets of Masons around here too.
Yep.
Yeah, are you the crazy ones or the wealthy ones?
No, I'm the crazy one. They ain't no wealthy Masons.
Yep.
There ain't no wealthy Masons around here. There used to be. My family used to be wealthy.
You guys used to be crazy and wealthy.
Yeah, and then over the decades.
You guys just went crazy.
But like, you ever done Ancestor or anything like that? Like, you ever tracked your family tree?
Yeah.
Well, I tracked mine, and when the Masons first come in Kentucky, they bought all of northern Kentucky.
Yeah, you said that on the show before.
Yeah, and then just over the years, they just
Traded it away for beer.
Mason Holler. No, that was Mason Holler. All we used to own Mason Holler. My great papa or whatever gave it away.
Needed a case of beer.
Needed a case of beer, so I gave the whole holler away for a case of beer.
Really?
I've been so thirsty in my damn life.
I can't believe that.
So tell us about these shirts now. These are new shirts.
These are. Tashana Parton made these for. She designed the cartoon. Justin could have, but
He could have, yes.
But she designed the cartoon. Says, "Are you a jerky jerk?" on the front, and it goes through all my commercials.
Yeah.
All 3 of the commercials we have.
And that's you. Right?
And then have me over here eating the jerky while all the chaos is going on. And then on the back,
Talk jerky to me.
It's got the QR code and everything.
yeah,
That's a sweet shirt.
That is.
Yeah.
That is a nice shirt.
yeah, I like them. They turned out really well.
You have
So,
2 or 3 different styles, right?
yeah, we've
Thinking, guys, if you're interested in one of these shirts, go check out the page. They're on there. They have the different designs. You can blow them up, look at them.
right.
It's RJ's Beef Jerky, and that's on the Facebook. Instagram is Instagram.com. Real Jerky Jerks. YouTube is at Real Jerky Jerks too. Ronnie's everywhere.
And then I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Firestons. We have 2 tickets to give away, or cards. These ain't tickets. I think
There's
it's.
gift cards.
Oh, are the gift cards?
I think that's what it says right on the front
It just says no
of the
sugar.
card.
Oh, I ain't looked at the cards. That's what I was trying to do. I was going to pull one out. I ain't even looked at them. My lord, they're in there good. Yeah. Firestons, Haunted Forest, free pass, 2025. No sugar coating, $25.
It's got a little QR code and everything on it too.
Yep, got a QR code, got the address, everything.
That's awesome.
That's awesome with that. So we're going to have some tickets
Those are
to
awesome.
give away. A big shout out to Chris Floyd. He is our milestone watcher.
Yeah.
I just seen that. He's our milestone watcher. He's a guy that watches and comments more than anybody, and our wives watch this podcast too. So that's pretty crazy
It
that
is.
that Chris gets the award.
That's awesome, though. We just need a dozen more of him.
Yeah, more than a dozen, but
Oh, yeah, more than a dozen, but
So guys, the talk of the town, Randall Weddle,
it
yeah,
actually happened.
the London city mayor, within the last couple of hours, impeached.
so there's a lot of mixed feelings on that, right?
Thoughts, feelings.
Have you seen, like, Yaden's?
I have seen his TikTok. He's
Oh,
a
my
100% Weddle fan.
Yeah,
Really?
I've never heard so much MFers in one
he
video.
was going off.
Really?
Yeah.
Andrew Yaden and I think his dad with Yaden's Auto Sales.
Yeah.
Big,
Yeah.
big Weddle fans.
I don't know much. That's what I was telling my wife on the way here. Is I don't know much about Weddle. All I know is he doesn't live in London,
Right.
and I don't even think his kids go to any London schools. I think they go to Corbin. I'm not sure.
That's because they want a good education. That has nothing to do with where they live.
But if you're the mayor of the city, shouldn't you be doing something about the schools then?
No, I agree.
I mean, if you can't send your kids to the school.
Fundamentally, you're right. 100%. You are automatically disqualified of being a mayor of town if you don't live in it.
Right.
Even if you own a house or whatever. And I'm not saying that.
Well, I mean, but I could see because he lives in, like,
that he has a residency outside of town that he lives in.
In Lilly is what I think. I don't know. But even if you did, right, at least that's the same county. But at least support your own town, right? You know, your kids go to the school. You go there every day, obviously. I don't, like I said, though, I don't know much about him. I do know London always has the things, the festivals and stuff like you said, and the decorations, but how much of that does the mayor do? Even our mayor.
Right.
You know, do they go do it, or they have a committee that does it? They normally have a committee that does it. So he might have got blessed with, you know, putting the right people in the right spot or getting the right people in the committee to do all that. And it makes him look good.
Right.
We had talked about the funding, you know, that's the main issue there is when you take a position of any authority, pastors of churches, you know, myself included in that, we set ourselves up to be transparent. We have to show that we're on the up and up.
Person for the job, yeah.
Right. So, because if I'm going to lead somebody, then I need to at least show them, you know, all my cards are on the table. Because you don't leave room for rumors and guesswork and this stuff here, because I again don't know the man.
Right.
Could be a great man, but we all make mistakes.
Right.
I think there's a few things he could have handled different that might have not landed in this position.
I think that no matter how good of a job he did, he would have ended up right in the situation he is.
And that's,
I understand that. There's maybe two of the council members that have ran against him.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have been appointed by other council members.
Right.
That the ones that they didn't like, they were able to get to step down from their council positions, and then they put one of their friends into that position.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, stacking the deck
against him,
against the mayor from the beginning. So I don't know that,
but
any of that.
All the more reason to make sure you're on the up and up when you know your enemy's out there, right?
Yeah.
But again, we don't know the city council, so
yeah, let me be very transparent. What we're saying is opinions.
Yeah, it's definitely.
We're not saying anything that amounts to nothing. We're just
talking.
Just talking. Yeah, one way or the other. I mean, they're all did stuff wrong.
Wasn't the city council supposed to be elected?
I believe city council is supposed to be.
And last I saw, none of them was elected. They was all appointed.
I
know that there was a lot of this.
I think a lot of the stuff that they accused Weddle of doing, right? Didn't they do themselves? Because they accused him of appointing people and not.
I was watching one of their videos earlier today.
Yeah.
This was right before the impeachment and stuff. And they was going over the last week's meeting or something like it, where Randall's lawyer spoke for his in his behalf.
Yeah.
Like he has every right to.
Right.
And there's like, I'm gonna move to amend.
Strike everything he said.
Yeah, strike everything Randall's lawyer said, because he is not a part of this committee.
Listen, it was wild. Like, I've seen a lot of wild stuff, and I'm not no kind of law expert. Mm-hmm. It just seems to me, and this is again my opinion only. The best thing London can do, if they've impeached that mayor, is to get rid of every damn body on that city council.
Oh yeah. I would say get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
But see, that's the problem here too, even in Corbin, because Corbin suffers the same as London does. with this. It's who you know and who people want in there in the power. It doesn't matter if it's a really great person. They're not going to get in there if the wrong, the right people, I should say, doesn't want them in there.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
There's
too much old money in London. There's too much old money, and we were talking about family roots. There's too much of that in all these small towns. It's not just London, Kentucky. It's everywhere. It's not as predominant. I mean, I'm waiting on Justin to start drawing some London City Council Marvel villains.
Yeah.
Some comic books. Yeah. So
I mean, this sets a precedence to London. It's the first time any mayor's ever been impeached. So what's next? What's your?
I think they've already. I think
theories
they know that the Judd Weaver guy is going to be the next mayor.
But how do they know that?
Because the council will appoint the mayor until the election.
See, that's the scary part. So
They will have a.
So what's the underhand? Whose hand are we feeding here?
Well, that's
because
what would do really good for us to have an investigative journalist, which could lead into our next topic in a minute.
Yeah.
So a judge. You said he's a judge. Ain't he part of the council?
Who? No, his name is Judd Weaver.
Oh, Judd Weaver. Judd Weaver. Okay.
Yeah.
But ain't he part of that council? That name sounds familiar.
It would be a council member that takes it, I think.
Leanne says they've already appointed a lady, so that would be the Green, Miss Green.
Is that from the council, city council?
On the council, and she's
Yeah.
famous for saying, "Let's table that till the next meeting."
Yeah.
Like again, it's just me watching the videos, and like, I don't know any of them personally, none of them
Right.
personally. I've only
And I
watched the
don't,
videos.
none of us, as far as I know, live in London, so
Nope.
it doesn't, no skin off my back. But the
Skin
problem,
in the game.
So election ain't till next year.
2026.
So now there's an appointed mayor
For a full year,
for
almost.
a full year.
Yeah.
I mean, an appointed
Her
mayor
name is Kelly Green.
can they get impeached?
I don't know. But
They would-
it
they would-
seems...
Seems like if the people that want to impeach somebody picked their next mayor, that the chances of that person becoming impeached are zero.
Right.
Right?
Unless they're ready to
impeach you.
unless they're going to appoint someone else,
Well, again, this just gives that whole council an entire year
Oh, yeah.
to do phenomenal things for London, because they will.
Yeah.
They'll be, oh, we've done all this. Now that we've got Randall out of the way, we've done all this marvelous stuff at the helm of our new interim mayor, Miss Green. So let's continue her agenda for the next 4 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah, you would hope, right?
Yeah.
Now that he has nothing really stopping him, we need to get him on the show.
Well, I think he's got legal battles in front of him for some time.
I don't think it's going to quiet down for him because he'll appeal it. He'll go through some, courts and wrongdoings because they impeached him on charges of misconduct, but I don't think
I don't know that he's been tried for any
been
charges.
approved of misconduct. So that'd be the thing, and it's all rumors. So that's where again I'm like, you take the rumors against him and what we've seen him openly confess. I've seen him drive some really nice cars.
Well,
but that doesn't mean he's a bad guy, right?
Well,
but they're saying money, and then putting people into position and appointing people, and then
we've had presidents of the United States do some corrupt things, even come out and
admit it.
Yeah, even come out and admit it, and no one ever done nothing to them.
Well, they have been impeached. Donald Trump was impeached, and so was Bill Clinton. He was impeached, but that didn't mean they lost the office.
Yeah.
Right. So, why are they making him out the office then? I thought it had to go through court at some point. Or
I don't know. I think that
is the city council the ultimate authority then?
Now I seen something today, like it's a little short film in the courthouse. They was in the courthouse. And Randall Weddle was sitting in the booth.
yeah, no, that's where they did their
Being
council
questioned.
meeting. And they had a judge there and everything.
Yeah.
So the judge decided that then.
Well, I think that it said that it was actually like people had to vote. Like they're like, I think it was like a real court where they had jurors, a judge, because it said that he had got voted out by a group of his peers or something like that. And I don't know if that means the council members or if
I
it's
would say it's council members.
Yeah.
again. This is all breaking news as far
But
as I'm concerned.
yeah, we still got details to come out on that. But to me, at last I remember, he only had one ally on the council.
Well, and then he dropped out of the count. He stepped down
Yeah, so
Well,
that
I
doesn't
know
help him at all.
from the
because it had to be an unanimous vote
You know, right?
to impeach him, and then the only guy that had his back dropped out.
Right.
all I know, like my feelings toward it is, I was like you. I was watching every time they posted a video, I'd watch it, and them council
Quit watching it.
well, them council members, man, they would get under my skin.
Would me too.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Like
I
not
want to be
knowing
there.
them, they became villains to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because of their conduct
Oh yeah.
during it.
I don't. That's the thing is, there's very little lack of professionalism, and you would expect that out of your city. But
You would.
I think that's on the citizens though, because if I don't agree with everything Susan does here, right? Our mayor in Corbin, but if I gripe about it, that doesn't mean anything. If I've got a problem with it, I would approach Susan.
Right.
And if Susan and I couldn't work it out, right, then we go to a city council meeting and we bring it to the floor and we go through it that way. The citizens of the city need to get more involved in their city.
Well,
The only
they got
thing-
crash course education.
The only thing that this has brought on is brought awareness to coming to those city meetings, right? There's a lot more people in those city meetings. And I think, though, that led to an entertainment value for the city council.
That's exactly what it done because their voice didn't matter.
Yeah.
All kinds of people would stand up and say something, and the whole entire council would just drop their heads and not listen to them, this and that. I mean, them people that was talking was just talking for nothing. And
So that's where how do you get rid of a city council member? Does the citizens have the power to do that?
but how do
They're
you?
elected terms
Yeah,
just
can
like
you
that.
do that, or do they have to wait till the term's over?
I think that
Well, that's what I was just saying. That none of them was elected. They're all appointed, and now they have an appointed
No, I
mayor.
think that the city council has to be elected.
Yeah,
They do.
but they
Okay.
do. But they were all
They are
appointed by
elected-
other
they
city
are
council.
an elected person. And I feel like the only person that could bring up any kind of impeachment would be another city council member or the mayor. That the citizens can't do nothing until election time.
See, I feel like
Right, but see, that's the thing. Is what he's saying is
it
they
should be an elected person, not an appointed person.
right. See, the one that stepped down that was from the mayor, right? They appointed another council member to fill that role because they have to have so many.
Right.
That wasn't elected. That's an appointed, and that's how they've got to the point where they
I
are.
was talking about moving forward.
But how long is their terms left? See,
I
that's
believe they
Hopefully
moved
next
with
year.
with the mayor,
Because-
I think it's a whole new opportunity
for a whole clean slate, or does some of them still linger? Because when you're talking old money, and this is the meat of it all, they can make it hard for you if you don't play ball,
Yeah, obviously.
and they can make you step down from the council even if you got elected.
Several people.
So when you step down and there's no election then that time, they appoint somebody, they just go right back to what it was.
They just get more of their cronies in those seats.
So how do you stop that?
Well, that means you would have to get some kind of ordinance that a special election has to be made, right? I mean, that's what you would have to do.
And who enforces that?
Well, it would have
The
to be.
appointed city council.
Well, I don't know. I think that it would be the city attorney would have to make sure that was done. Because he would know all the city rules, he would have to follow up with that, being the attorney of the city and following the law of the city, right?
That'd be a good one to get, like, bring somebody like Shane Romine on and let him go through the laws like that, or somebody.
Yeah, that would.
Because it seems like
Yeah.
it would be the attorney's job to make sure that all that stuff is done by the letter of the law to cover the city as far as questions that we're presenting.
Yeah, and I'd say just about any of our lawyers here are following that case pretty good, close. So
But they're all laughing their asses off about
I know
yeah.
everything I seen. It was more the current city council was more, in my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. They was all, what I say matters. What you say is irrelevant. That to me, that's how they act.
Well, it's sad, but that's the way it is in most small towns, is when they get into a power position. That's the way people are.
They're appointed on a city council to help guide the city, to help guide the mayor,
to listen to the citizens,
to listen to the
bring
citizens,
up those matters.
to better that city, not better themselves.
Well, they live in the city, so technically.
Technically it will be bettering themselves, but they're making it all about themselves and not about the city.
That's a sermon,
I
Jericho.
wish that was the direction of the conversation now, but there's actually kind of quite a bit going on in our area. Today, it was presented, I think, on LEX 18 or WKYT, that one of the assistant Commonwealth attorneys is suing the Williamsburg Police Department for not escorting him and his wife to the hospital after she cut her hand.
Yeah, well, and it was a pretty severe cut. Like, at the point he thought it was going to kill him.
Now this is
So he thought it was a cut on her hand, and he thought she was going to die from it?
he thought he should be escorted by the police to the hospital. He called 911 and the operator says, "I'll send an ambulance," and he says, "No, I'm taking her. I want you to call." And he mentioned a couple of officers and said to come out here and escort us to the hospital. Now, let me be one that breaks the news. No Sugarcoating Podcast knew about this a month ago.
Yeah.
We actually had conversation about investigative journalism, and that was the topic that we were
Looking into.
looking into.
That seems...
You do
Okay.
not get the services of the police for yourself, even if you are an assistant Commonwealth attorney.
Well,
Apparently the mayor got impeached for that very thing, right?
yeah, that is one of the reasons he got impeached.
Using the police department as his personal security.
And I listened to the 911 call, and he actually said, "You send one of my boys out here right now."
My boys.
He said, "My boys."
And he named names.
That is scary. Again, that goes into that money thing. And one, if somebody's called me my boy,
Yeah. That's why I always say my man, Ronnie.
yeah. Well, I mean, send one of my boys out. That's
That makes, that makes
that
it
belittles.
look like it's
Yeah.
Well, see, there's videotape in the courthouse of this assistant Commonwealth attorney saying that if his wife had died, he would have gone postal.
Okay. Gone postal. But Okay, so that's a threat. The attorney should know better than to say these things.
Well, he didn't know that it was caught on
It doesn't matter.
camera.
Doesn't matter whether he's on camera or not. Attorneys should be better choosing of their words because I guarantee had it been
untouchable.
You're right, untouchable. That's the. And again, this is the area we live in, where there's a lot of that attitude of people thinking they're untouchable, and they are very touchable. The problem is they will throw a fit the moment you call them out on it. So the citizens need to take their cities back. That's the only way you're going to do it.
Sheriff of Wheeler County,
by voting. Let's get that.
take them out voting.
Take the city back by getting involved and getting involved.
They asked the Wheeler County Sheriff his opinion about it, and he said, well, it could have been a professional courtesy. However, we're not obligated
Right.
to do anything like that for anyone.
Right. And that's for obvious reasons. The only one that you would do that for is the President of the United States or the Vice President or
Maybe the governor.
maybe. But, I mean, the governor's going to have his own, escort. And so is the president. But local Leos will also do sweeps and block off roads and stuff like that for the president to come through. But for an attorney, that's, I could see a doctor doing the same thing. I mean, they all.
Well, it just seems like maybe just saying, guys, my wife's had a horrible accident. I don't know that we can wait for an ambulance. I'll be on my way to the hospital with her.
Just let the police know that I'm on my way.
Right, this is what I'm driving.
And if they want to give me an escort, they can. But if they want to give me a ticket, they can wait till I get her there.
Right.
Follow
me there. I'm not doing anything other than an emergency.
Getting her there. Yeah.
It seems like if it would have been approached that way.
Oh, yeah.
Then I would find it easier to swallow.
Well, I'm going by what you say, but like I said, that's, to me, sounds like entitlement. Somebody feels like they're self-entitled, spoiled rotten.
Well, 100%. That was on WKYT or LEX 18. The video of him saying he would go postal if his wife had died, the accusation, the 911 call, and the Wheeler County Sheriff having an opinion about it.
Now, I know.
Now, he is suing, the Assistant Commonwealth Attorney is suing, I believe, the city of Williamsburg for not doing it.
Right. I don't think it's going to go because, one, he'd have to prove that he was of high importance, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he's done a couple favors, and he was hoping for one in return.
Go ahead and be Jericho. Go ahead. Say it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Jericho.
Yeah.
Like, he is.
Go ahead and say it.
Jericho is every bit of the no sugarcoating to this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's just too much corruption.
Just please say allegedly in your opinion in front of everything you say.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm really trying. I don't want to get kicked off again.
Right.
But there's too much corruption goes on all in this Tri-County.
Well, not just here. I mean, a lot of small towns have it. It happens because, well, what happens is we get in the mode where we live everyday life, and we all have our own struggle. And there's small town struggles. We can go through that. There's city struggles too. But there's small town struggles, and we get focused in tunnel vision. You're focused on you, your wife, your kids getting there. You're focused on you and your wife, your kids getting through and doing your thing. I am too. And then we have this little hobby that we do here, and we focus on that. And when's the last city council meeting you've been to in Corbin?
I don't know that I've been to one.
Never.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
And you've lived here.
I don't even know where they're at.
Exactly. What about a Chamber of Commerce meeting? You're a business owner.
It's probably 15 years ago.
Okay, so
And
what
the Chamber of Commerce?
what about a school board meeting? Your kids go to school here?
I would like to attend some of them.
When's the last time you attended?
I've never been. I don't know when they are.
Okay. They're posted. So it's all
look.
and you can
You know what, Rob?
Yeah.
You're doing a great job to make everybody feel like crap, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying we can complain about all that, right? Corruption and stuff, but unless we're doing something, then we really got no right to complain. That's
And, I mean, I'm with.
That's a fair statement. However,
that's just
while we're using the Weddle as you know
the launching for this conversation.
yeah, most of their meetings have been lunchtime, not after work kind of meetings. Like I feel it's like they purposefully made these meetings at these times to keep a certain group of people out of there, or at least the working class folks that are at work at noon.
I feel like it's pretty typical though, because even our Chamber of Commerce
It's during lunch.
is during lunch.
It's the first Tuesday of every month, Chamber of Commerce, and it's lunch.
Yeah.
It's from 11 to 1.
Well, even
Yeah.
real estate, real estate, all the time is holding massive meetings and stuff here, and it is always at the same location at the
Right.
same time when everyone's at work.
Right.
Like, how's anybody going to attend these stupid meetings?
Yeah. So and they're supposed to put them online. I've yet to see any Chamber of Commerce meeting get put online. I could be wrong. I've not seen it, but I've been to the website, and you can pull up a list of all the businesses and stuff. And one, I get a lot of spam email from there because people pay the fee, and then they get access to all the businesses and who owns them and your phone numbers and stuff. And then they'll
We didn't pay.
they'll spam you out and
Yep.
everything else. Oh, you're doing this. I do this.
And I work.
And I wouldn't mind helping local, but these people are not even local. The ones I get the spam from. But I know that we're talking. The Chamber of Commerce is ran by. I'd know his name if I.
Bruce Carpenter.
Bruce Carpenter, former mayor of Corbin as well. And and then he's got Lisa working with him, and I know them both. I don't know Bruce that well, but Lisa that I've worked with a few times, she seems like she's very enthused to help. But I think what happens is when they get in these positions, they're elected, right, into these positions or apply or interviewed. I don't know how they do it. But I don't think, like Bruce, and he's a great guy as far as I know. Other people have opinions, and they're going to have opinions about everybody. But there's a little saying about opinions, and I'm not going to get on that.
Yeah, Jericho said it. Before.
But I think, and I'm not trying to put Bruce down. We'll just say anybody in that position. Technology escapes them. The newness of using websites and technology and interlinking the way businesses work today, I don't think there's a grasp on that with any of our officials up there. There's a few small niched positions, but they're lower positions and don't have any real say-so, So when you get to the city council meetings and you got them people, you're going to listen to what I say and what you say is not important. That's those, I've been doing this for 20 years. I think I know what I'm doing attitudes.
Those mentalities.
And that's what kills businesses, much less cities.
Yeah.
Because we have changed in so much in 20 years. I think that's one of the downfalls with Corbin is Corbin's not kept up with the pace. London left us a long time ago in outpacing for jobs and businesses and things. I mean, we were supposed to get the Harley Davidson here, and that was years ago. and it went to London instead because of taxes.
It was going to be behind Brooklyn Brothers.
Huh? Yeah, behind the Brooklyn Brothers up there on that thing where they were building up there.
Now,
So
they're expanding the hospital up through there.
What
yeah,
about that
that's but
across town? But I heard there's going to be a shopping center up there. You know, where the old
76s
old
on 29. The plans are online. You can go look online. You can see, and you can buy your spot if you wanted. But they got to sell all the spots before they can start building it, right? So, but I think that's actually owned by the city of London.
Yeah, and it's that's
Oh,
all.
Yeah.
they annexed that all Corbin.
No,
I thought
London annexed it.
I thought London annexed it.
London got all that.
Yeah, they.
I thought Corbin did.
No, we were in a fight for it. I think because we hadn't done anything.
That's why you can see London police and stuff.
Yeah.
rolling
Well, I
down
thought they
around
always
Waynesburg.
did have it, and now they
No, it was Corbin, but Corbin wasn't doing anything with it. Everything was going
What
25.
it was Laurel County,
Mhm.
but Corbin was getting all the taxes.
Right.
Corbin was collecting all the taxes. London didn't think that was fair, it being in Laurel County, but Corbin is getting
But Corbin's a tri-county city.
city. Yeah,
So, I mean, if Barberville did the same with Knox County, you know, a third of the shopping center money would go to Barberville.
yep.
But then Williamsburg, then who decides who gets Whitley counties, Corbin or Williamsburg?
I don't know. It makes it hard.
It doesn't, that's
But I know London ended up winning that battle, and
yeah,
north side of Corbin
became
became London.
annexed London. So,
So no, I thought it was the other way around.
yeah, it should have been. I think it should have been because it's always been Corbin to me, as far as I know.
It
It's
seems like it's too
still-
far out of the way for London. Like,
yeah, but that
how can you police
that would
it correctly?
exactly that would spread you
maybe-
too thin.
15 miles away.
That would be 3 exits with a full, 10
38, 41.
with a full 10 miles between your first two, right? 9 miles with a truck weighing station in between. So that's a tough way to do it, but I don't know how we lost that. That would be a good question. Get the mayor on here and ask her.
Right.
So
Next thing, Mickey Steins. That just keeps getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Don't it?
so he had the mental condition.
What is it?
That's the sheriff that shot the judge in
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Letcher County, I believe.
Now, the rumor, this is rumor and a rumor mill on that, was Mickey didn't shoot him over the sex ring because Mickey was involved. That was the rumor. But now they're coming out and saying he had mental issues and wasn't able to deal with anxiety. But there was also the rumor that, his daughter was involved with the judge somehow and stuff. But
Didn't he get tried for that and they found him not guilty?
well, because his daughter worked at the courthouse, of course the judge would have his daughter's. I mean, he's got all kinds. Yeah. So
But didn't he get tried and they found him not guilty?
Who get tried?
the judge.
No, the guy.
Oh yeah. Well, because of mental.
Did they say he's not guilty for
Yeah.
killing the judge?
Yeah, they found him not guilty.
When did that happen?
It was
I
like
just saw that the other day.
yesterday, day before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, where's that one guy that's breaking all the cases on TikTok?
That's
Serious.
the mental issue. He got it because of he pleaded insanity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got off for that.
Do you believe that possibly they just wanted to close this before everything got out?
I mean, there's a lot got out
These are not
already.
the files you want to see.
Right. This is one of those. Let's close this door. There's
Before
too
the-
many people looking in it.
Because everybody said everybody in that county was involved.
Yes, and like the clerk's
Yeah.
office, the deputies, the judges, everybody.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's nothing
what
but
they say.
Nothing but a swinger town.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what the rumor is, right? So we don't know. I don't know. That's Letcher County, and
Well, I mean, I don't even know that I've been in Letcher County.
yeah, I've been through it a few times, but
But wow, I didn't even know that they finished that up.
Yeah.
100%. I feel, and this is me being no sure, they are just shutting the door to something that's came loose. They didn't realize all that would come.
once they
out.
start investigating, yeah, you find out. You start shaking the tree, a lot of stuff falls out of it.
I think they're just closing the
Yeah.
door, trying to get moved on. Listen, that's been tried. He's not guilty.
Well, if they close the door on Mickey Steins, then the news loses interest. Then they can go through and do an investigation without the news finding out and exposing the city.
hope
Like,
they do.
yeah.
I hope they do.
Well,
Dad says I worked at the jail there.
Who did?
Miss Day.
Oh, yeah.
so tell us about it then. If you worked at the jail.
Yeah,
Is the
call
rumor-
in. We got a number.
Rumor's true, yeah, or call in. Call us 606-309-3311. We'll put you on the podcast right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I want to know more about this.
You tell us
Yeah.
all about this.
Because I don't know what all went on with that, other than what we saw on TikTok, the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I seen, it was just a film with him in the courthouse and stuff, and they saying that they found him not guilty.
And well, I saw the whole series. Somebody posted a whole series when he got arrested and how he was acting and stuff. And it,
He was acting manic when he was arrested.
well, because again, we go back to that. You upset the wrong people, and he obviously knows that he stepped into something. Because he kept saying, "Y'all gonna kill me. Y'all gonna kill me."
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, y'all gonna kill me. Don't let you want to kill me. Don't let me get in a spot where you kill me.
He said she'd never seen nothing out of the way there.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying with the rumor mill, because you got to take grains of salt, right? You got to take.
I mean, we all played that game as a kid where they would line everybody up and whisper a word here, and they're like, "All right, tell the person behind you. Tell the person behind you."
Just to see how much that story changed.
yeah.
Yeah.
And by the time we got to the end, it's nothing like it was.
Well, not only that though, too. You got to look at the people that they interviewed, right? It's one of them classic. You know, if the tornado come through, they're going to find
The craziest person.
to get on there and talk about how, you know, grandma went flying and their teeth was their teeth went flying this way, and ain't nobody got time for that, and you know, so but they that's the type of interviews I saw. Well, I only saw one person though say that everybody was involved.
5 different women come forth, and some say that they had relationships with the judge. Some of them said they had relationship with the deputies. Some of them said that they could go to the judge's chambers and speak on behalf of their family. Like there was one lady that said she spoke to the judge about her brother, and the judge was like, "Well,
There wasn't much speaking.
we can work things out. You know, we can get him taken care of." And then it was sexual favors. And you know, I'm not doubting at all that Miss Day didn't see anything going on. But with the amount of people saying something went on, maybe Miss Day wasn't.
Well, she said she worked at the jail, right?
Well, the jail is supposed to be below the courthouse.
Okay.
The way that I understood it was that they would take inmates from the jail to the judge's chambers, like right upstairs.
Yeah, to get their sentences lowered and
Oh, okay.
all this and that. You know,
That's the way.
I've heard all this too.
Again, I can't say what they're saying is factual, but I can say there's enough of them saying it that it's got my attention.
I've not seen any of the court videos or any of those, so I don't know what evidence was presented and what was thrown out. All I saw was the video, you know, the TikTok video showing when he was arrested, and then the news stories about why he was arrested and stuff.
Time he's like, "You're gonna kill me."
Yeah.
They're going to kill me. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me alone. Johnny, you know me. They're going to kill me.
Yeah. And then
He said that the entire
the
time.
entire time he's afraid somebody's going to kill him. So, and I can feel that. You know what I mean? I've been in a position where I've stepped into something
Me too.
that some pretty powerful people would have, been like, man, I wish I'd never.
Wish I would have never said that.
Yeah,
I can take that back.
yeah, because I didn't mean nothing like that. Because there's definitely, and that's the thing. I think we get into that mindset where that stuff don't happen. But we could probably say a few names, and everybody would know those names and know, oh yeah, those people would do that.
What's crazy is when bring it back to the assistant county Commonwealth attorney, for him to feel that entitled again, that is a measure of someone saying, I've scratched your back, you scratch my back.
I've done some favors.
I've done for you, now I want you to do this. That's what Jericho has been dying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I did say you favors.
I've heard the same about some judges in Whitley County too.
So I mean, that goes to the same point as this is what time or how do I'm not trying to sugarcoat, I'm just looking for the right words. And I'm trying to be fast enough, so I said I wouldn't do that anymore.
Spit it out, Jericho.
How do you get to feel that way if you don't owe somebody something?
Right.
Or somebody doesn't owe you something. There's no way that I could say,
You need to get here now.
be here now.
Yeah. Send one of my boys here now. If I didn't feel like I owned that department.
If I didn't feel like you owed that to me.
No, or owned it. That's my department. Those are my boys. That's ownership.
So, and then, tying it back to the Mickey Stein stuff, if he says, they're going to kill me.
And him, the sheriff.
Then he knows.
He knows what's happened somewhere.
He knows that people have been silenced. Not saying that they've been killed. Maybe they've been moved away. Maybe they left. Maybe.
Why was the sheriff scared to death and afraid that they were going to kill him?
The police.
If he hadn't seen something to scare him.
Right.
So somebody needs to investigate how many people went missing.
Because we talked about on the show, and again, I was telling you that we knew about the assistant Commonwealth attorney thing probably a month ago, and we talked about that. And it's like, Jericho's like, Paul, let's do it. Let's investigate this stuff. Let's do it. I'm like, no, let's not. Let's just be happy existing.
Yeah, so let everybody else investigate it, come on the show.
Yeah.
Right? And bring their evidence and let them be the target.
Because I feel like if you know you're entitled to do something, if you're somebody of integrity and you know something's going wrong.
So how long ago did you know?
A month ago.
Did you do anything about it?
I told you guys.
And I was told to shut up about it. So that's how far that
And, I don't care for it to look bad on my own. I would much rather be the guy that brings somebody in here.
They wouldn't
to share a platform with them where maybe they can get their message of what they know out to all the people that we have that watch the show, rather than breaking news and possibly being canceled, being ran out of town, or anything else. Because I have a family. We own a business. I don't want anybody making it hard on us.
It's hard enough already.
Yeah, I want us to be co-step with everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We want to love everybody. You know what? All you sinners, come here, buy cupcakes. We'll love you. All you saints, come here, buy cupcakes. We'll love you. all those people that are doing the best they can, come here, buy cupcakes. We'll love you. That's all I want.
Right. Yeah. Right. But at the same time, in your defense, though, you couldn't have done anything with the information that you had a month ago. I mean, there was nobody you're trying to save or nothing.
So they can't hear us.
Can't hear us. Did we lose audio?
Well, that's the first time anybody said that.
Well, they've been commenting on stuff.
Didn't comment.
Yeah, they've been commenting like they've been hearing us.
So
Maybe it's my mic. Maybe I wasn't. I didn't
Maybe you're not up in it.
mouth like I
Yeah.
normally do.
So
On your rubber piece right here is like scooted way up. That's probably what they're talking about.
probably
Maybe your mouth was being muffled.
muffled way out here. I was thinking the mic was out here and didn't want to get too close to it.
I don't know.
So now they just heard the mic go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're doing kind of a short show today because we're going to be doing another show on Sunday.
Are we doing another show on Sunday?
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about on Sunday. We have a lot of people here Sunday.
Yeah. So
Confirmed?
it's kind of going to
Confirmed.
be.
Everything's confirmed.
Okay. Except for one, be Thursday.
Yeah, we got
Maybe.
one Thursday. No, it ain't a maybe. He's for sure, but it's gonna
In town, but not for us.
No,
for the other one.
He penciled it in and everything. So
Okay.
he said, "I'm putting it on my calendar right now."
Like, I've been told the same thing by the same person. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah,
By the same person told me.
I know. But I'm benefit
Yeah.
of the doubt.
We promised you guys a lot of people on this Friday show, and there was a communication error where one person couldn't be here, and it kind of stopped the rest of them from being here because we needed everybody here at one time for what we were doing. But they will be here Sunday, and we're going to pick up and have a show. I don't know, maybe
Record it Sunday and then put it on, and then premiere it Monday. You could do that.
or maybe we can do a live show and then do a quick show on Monday. I don't know, whatever works best. Loud and clear, but I stepped away for a second, and what did I miss? Charlene Buchanan Long, you lied to us.
Yep, everybody can hear us. There's no audio on her phone. She got her volume turned down.
Got it muted.
She muted us.
Yeah.
No, but going back to the conspiracy things too, and I think I'd mentioned this to you before. I'm still trying to figure out because I'm still seeing it a lot. Why is Williamsburg City Police coming all the way to the north side of Corbin
We'll see.
to hang out and get gas and do all other kind of stuff?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, didn't they all kind of work together? I thought City of Corbin and
something?
and City of Williamsburg worked together because Williamsburg at one time didn't have a police department. Remember? They lost all funding.
Well, yeah, but you got Williamsburg City Police. You got Whitley County Sheriff's Office.
Right.
You know, I could understand. You know,
The sheriff.
the sheriff's
because
office
that's part of the county.
maybe coming
come
out
close.
little, you know, but not all the way. Not Williamsburg City Police coming
But
all
I thought
the way.
they still had that where they worked
in Laurel
together.
County.
Well, in Corbin City. If it's city limits, I think they still,
I don't know.
because they're not county. See,
I don't know. I was going to say.
Whitley County and Laurel County might be a little bit iffy, but I think
they're only
Williamsburg and
going-
City work
and they're only
together.
going to one particular gas station.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You got me intrigued. What
Probably
gas
know-
station?
You probably know which gas
The
station.
one that has all poker machines in it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. We're not. That's fine. Totally fine. We ain't got nothing wrong with the chicken.
Oh yeah, the Messers.
Bruh.
What Messer store?
That's owned by.
Oh yeah, he owns that. I know who owns it, and I know every building he owns.
And
We're trying to get Roger.
yeah, I'm trying to get RJ's beef jerky in there, Jericho.
Well, we're fine
He
with
owns
that.
9 of them.
Well, we're fine with that then. Everything's okay. Just forget I said it.
And his partner, yeah, and his partner Nathan Brown, one of his partners, that owns John Evan Jacks and all Fat Butts and stuff, is trying to help me get in there too, and he also has a podcast. So.
Is he trying to help you?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you going to be on this podcast?
I don't know. I probably at some point will end up going to that.
We're going to have to break up, Roddy.
Yeah.
It better not.
And Barrett did ask me to. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Listen,
why are they asking you, not us?
Because
he's more interesting.
Yeah.
We have.
Reach out. I'm sure he'll let you be on his.
Oh, I guarantee he would.
Oh, yeah.
He better take me out to dinner like he does everybody else.
Well, he won't take. No, I'm not getting dinner.
He's taking everybody else out to dinner.
No, he's taking Billy out to dinner.
Well, I seen him at the Chase.
Yeah, they was at the Seasons, and then they were at Austin the other day, and he takes Billy everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the guest he had last on the podcast.
The lady.
No,
that Jonathan Tyler.
Yeah. He just showed up, found him at Austin, but he didn't, as far as I know, didn't eat other than whatever the appetizers they had. So, but yeah, they have, and I'll give Barrett credit for that because I do like how they do that introduction for the podcast and stuff. They always have, but he's got the money to be able to have a film crew. Somebody carry a camera and do the editing. Cause
okay, we will soon.
I know Barrett ain't doing that.
I'm just waiting for them to let me cash my check, guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, if you've not bought a lottery ticket,
the 1.7 billion.
Go do that. Do that
for Saturday.
Right
600 million cash out.
Go buy
700.
700 million cash out.
Don't do the cash out.
No, do the monthly annuities.
Do the monthly because even if at 1.7, if you're only going to take 7 and give away $1 billion, I mean that makes no sense to me. The cash is 700 million, but the total prize is 1,700,000,000.
Yeah.
So
and the
why
monthly doesn't have taxes taken out of it. So you have to pay your taxes.
So it's so high, even if you have to pay taxes, it's so high, even if they did it 50 years, right? That's 34 million a year.
Well, they only do 26 years. They'll pay it out within 20.
I'm just saying max 50 years is still 34 million a year, roughly 2 million. What was 32 something million a
So
year.
you got all these guys who they're like,
So you're talking
they have monthly, and I'm like, no, I take it all at once.
2 to 4 million a month? What are you gonna do? If you can't pay cash in just a couple months for whatever you want?
So monthly off of 26 years is $5,448,717.
And even if you paid 50% of that, it's $2.5 million. If you paid 50% of that in taxes, $2.5 million a month.
Well, I mean, if you plan on living forever, that's a great idea. Or for 26 years.
Well, if you die, though, it goes to your next living.
I didn't think it did.
I thought WKYT just did a news story on that.
I could be wrong. I was under the impression that once you die, you stop getting paid. The money stops getting paid out, is what I understood. But I could be wrong.
Well, then make your child the winner. Yeah.
So even after paying your taxes on that monthly, you're still going to make $3,541,666 every single month.
Right. So, even me at 52 years old, I hope to be around for 26 years, If not, I hope to be around for at least 15. I'm still going to make more in that 15 years, 10 to 15 years than I would if I took 700 million cash And then when you take that, they take a huge chunk in fees and then luxury taxes and taxes, income taxes. You're looking at 250, 300 million. Still great, but that's all it wants.
Yeah, I'll take my money out.
Well, I mean, who can spend $3 million a month?
A month. Yeah, you talk about.
I can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But then you got the next month to come.
I mean, even if you're taking off taxes, you're still gonna make more money. You're gonna get taxed greater taking.
Fellas,
the
this
big
is not
chunk
up for debate.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. I would say, hand me $700 million.
I probably would too. To be honest, because
I don't even know what I would buy with $700 million right now. What's your plans?
I got plans. One thing I would do, and this is to help the community, and I'll keep the numbers just even for you. I'll buy 100 houses. And just any house, didn't care how big, small, whatever. Buy 100 houses. I'd fix them up. Anything that needs fixed on them, I'd rent every one of them for $600 a month. That's $60,000 a month.
I thought about something similar, right? Doing something like that similar. Like go in and buy entire Spider Creek area or a place like that where it's all one. And then
It's back to Moore Hill, my man.
right, something like that to kind of, and then really do something for the community,
Yeah.
because we do have a lot of poverty under, people trying to make it, but you can do something like that and then put and hire workers. I wouldn't mind just $1 million in the bank to hire workers to work that thing all year long, with that. Make sure all the grass is kept up, make sure all the maintenance is done, make sure it's looking good, everything's good. Put you a building out there, a civic center for them to have events, things like that. You're still providing low-income housing for people, but you're also making it a better neighborhood, right? You have your own security force out there to keep,
Sounds like
all the riffraff.
liabilities to me. Right.
You got the money, you can hire Shane Romines would be my lawyer to go do it and set it up liability-wise, right? Make sure everything's done. So
I don't have a lot of
but I want to give back to the community, and then then the other thought would be, what would I do for downtown Corbin, right? You got places like Harvey's on Main and Pennington over here and stuff, and I thought the other day, I'm like, well, what do people do that ain't got money and they want to do something for their kids, and make them feel special?
I think of that all the time.
Man, I'd love to and that was the idea with Zone Perception, to get it big enough to where I could just do financial freedom for some of the people in the community that couldn't afford anything like that to take the kids to. Here, take your kids to them. Once a month, give free all-day pass to them. But birthday party, have a building for that the girl that doesn't have any money, but doesn't have the money for the dress or anything like that to compete, or the boy, for his birthday. Give it to him, and then hire a band, make it special for him. Hire a DJ.
I had thought of this myself, and what I would do is I would donate $25 million for new construction for the Civic Center that would encompass an in-ground pool. It would do all the things that you guys are talking about, and that way the city would have to maintain it. And it would be nice, and it wouldn't really be...
I thought about giving it to the city, but we just had this talk before.
Well, see, no. I mean, this would be contingent that they'd be spent, just as I said.
And if
it isn't, then they don't get the money. That's the bottom line. So listen, guys, there's 675 more million of these laying around.
I would
do what I ask.
I would be scared of.
Well, see, I would do something similar if I had control of the money.
Yeah.
Like, I have the money. You tell me how much you need. I want to, so that way I can see progression. and I know where my money's going.
But I'm not going to hand money over to the city and trust the city to do the right thing, because
Okay, maybe I wasn't clear about it. I would set aside $25 million
right.
for construction to be done for a civic center that could have rooms for birthday parties.
Oh,
that could
yeah.
have in-ground pools, and it would all be covered. New courts, new this, new gym. And we would, and then I would even put the money aside for the salary for people to work there,
Right.
and allow them for kids to have free access to the.
That's the same thing. You can let the city
But I
be
would-
involved then, but I don't think I give city oversight over it,
I'll
because
give them oversight because I wouldn't want any liabilities. I'd be like, I want to see it done. I want you to show me the blueprints. Tell me who to write the check to. We'll get it done.
problem with that is they can vote ordinances in and stuff and take complete change of it once you're gone, right?
Well, what they do with it, once I do what I do, is on me.
Yeah, it doesn't help the community though.
I mean, the good conscience. I get what you're saying. The good conscience is you've
Yeah.
done your part. Trying to help
I
better the city.
did this.
Yeah.
What they do,
What they do is on them.
their corruption is on them.
I mean, that's like giving a homeless guy $10. Should you not give him $10 because he might buy liquor with it?
So Tuesdays are not a $10 day.
You know what I'm saying? He might buy liquor with it.
Well, you could give a man a fish, right? Or you can teach a man to fish.
yeah.
You know, give him a fish, he eats for the day. Teach him to fish, he eats for the rest of his life. There's truth to that, There's
no pond on the side of the road where he's asking for $10 for food or whatever extra I got.
Now I used to own an auto glass business, Kentucky Auto Glass, and did windshields and stuff. And
What has he not done?
when I'm a jack of all trades, but I had my shop across from Northern Supply, just a little bit past KFC there. Knox County Fire Department's there now, I think.
What's that fire department?
Yeah. So that used to be where Kentucky Auto Glass was. I would see these guys all the time asking for money. I'd give them the money, but I'd offer them a job if they wanted to come and sweep the shop or earn it, or because sometimes they really just wanted the opportunity to be able to prove themselves. Now some would be like, yeah, just give me $20, I'm gone. You know what they're going to do with it. That's on them, like you said.
Right.
But the ones that really wanted to change and help and had the opportunity, to feel better about themselves, they'd come grab a broom and they'd sit and eat and hang out and clean, and they'd come back the next day. I'd give them, another job to do. Same thing, So they learn that they can, depend on themselves a little bit, not handouts,
Right.
So.
I mean, but that's kind of a one-off situation. If you are on a main road that somebody is standing and you have a business that you can offer them to work
Right.
in. If I'm getting off the exit 11,
Well, I'm saying, though, the same thing with the city, though, is give them full control over that and then just say, and then walk away because you're afraid of the liabilities. You're going to have liabilities just because you got the money now, period.
yeah, well, I mean,
That
I've always
is-
kind of dreamed of Paul Buchanan Corvick Civic Center or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even what I said, even the 100 houses.
right.
Let's say,
It's not going to be enough.
no,
The problem
but
is
listen at the
that
money
If
aspect.
you had 100 houses, people would be complaining about
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
And people
talking
are going to
about
complain about you regardless.
$600 rent.
Yeah.
Like, this man has $700 million.
And he wants my
Charging me
600
$600.
for this
But-
crap.
This is
Look at
supposed to be
this.
low income housing,
Yeah.
But
$600?
listen to the money aspect of it. The money that I'll be putting into the city here. If I buy 100 houses locally, and let's say they averaged $180,000 a house.
You wouldn't be able to do that.
If,
And if you did, the Freemans would be the richest people in the state.
Because you've been buying it from them.
Probably.
Barrett would definitely sell you. He'd be like, yeah,
houses.
180 grand.
If you bought 100 houses,
smelled this sucker coming.
That's $18 million. And let's say you put another 20,000 in every house,
18 million.
and then
Your math's wrong.
no, it's,
Yeah, no.
That's-
Every 5 is $1 million.
that's spot on. 100 houses at $180,000 is $18 million.
All right.
And then let's say you put another $20,000 in every house doing renovations and stuff like that. That bumps you up to just a tad over $21 million. That's $21 million you just put into
You
this
said
town.
60 houses.
100.
100 houses.
100 houses averaging $180,000 a piece.
Oh, you're right. That's enough.
And then if you took all 100 houses,
Maybe he's put a little bit more thought in this than I
Yeah, he's thought it
I
out.
thought he was just pulling this out of his butt.
no, I am. Most of it I am. But then if you put another $20,000 per house, that puts you a little over $21 million that you just put into this community.
No, you just put in the Freeman's pocket.
Well, then I would make a go to not buy any of their houses.
Well, you
Right.
would buy 100 in the city of Corbin. Then.
Yeah, that's one of them great things too. Housing's a big thing.
Housing's a huge thing.
It is, and
I would walk away after I did the Civic Center.
yeah, I don't know if I could walk away. That's the thing is I want to continually kind of be involved, and then there's the youth sports, there's
No.
the education, there's doing something for the kids other than just
I was
the
talking to
Civic
somebody,
Center
they're
too.
like, oh, you could invest this and this. It's like, no, I don't want to manage anything.
Yeah.
I want to live my life. I don't need to worry about if people are doing the right thing with my money. I just want to live. I don't know.
Well, see, and that's
Corbin, take care of the nice place that I built
Right.
for you. And I'll be living in my compound, like I've talked about on several shows,
Right.
around my family.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my contribution.
Yeah.
Well, and see that's my train of thought too. Is like, that would be my contribution, and yeah, it's a money maker. I mean, $60,000 a month. It'd take, if you're trying to pay yourself back, it'd take 29 years to pay that back off $600 a month on the 100 houses.
Yeah.
But what I would do, I've already sunk that money. You said put $25 million into a civic center. I just put $21 million into, this town, and then I'd let my son or something take it over, and that's
imagine the headache all that leads to. That's what I get to. You're gonna have all these people working for you. Already $20,000 house. Then you got to wonder if Bill's doing the right thing, that he's not overspending your money or he's not managing it correctly. And then you got to worry about these people are going to pay the rent. Then you got to worry about kicking them out. And it's like, no, I don't want none of that.
yeah. But see, if
I don't want none of that.
if you just was $600 a month, regardless of the size of the house and stuff, people would be so appreciative of that.
They
Would they?
not.
I think they would.
They
I don't.
not.
I would say it would be hard to find 100 families that would.
They would.
You might
They'd all be
have.
like, you take HUD?
Yeah.
You take HUD? And I'm not saying, listen, I'm Section 8 guy myself, whatever. That's what they'd all say. And then they're like, this guy's got $700 million and he's going to be $600 to live in this house.
And there's unfortunately, and
Then they would talk about you like we talk about the Freemans.
yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people will, and I the Freemans will tell you too, will destroy your homes.
Yes.
They will legit destroy your homes. They won't care. And there's some people out there, but that's the problem is there is so many good ones. You'd probably find, 80 good families that would take over, but then there would be 20
30.
that would probably destroy. I'm being nice.
Well,
Yeah.
but again, though,
But-
that's like, I thought of all this stuff too, and I'm like, well, that's why my oldest son, I put him over that. That's his learning lesson.
Mm-hmm.
That I got $700 million.
Why would you want to do that? Why
I
would you feel like
I feel sorry for your son if he's got to take it over with his generation.
Right, I know, which I'm trying to instill some good stuff in him.
In him, but the problem is I'm raising some of that generation too, and I can tell you I'm trying, but it just ain't.
Well,
sinking in with these boys.
You want to, if money like that, you want to set your family up. You want to set, like, the way I'm thinking of it is, I want my grandkids as kids to still profit from this.
Well, then go buy a Mason Holler.
Build a compound.
In the bank, build some houses on, man. Do one big. Like I said, the problem with doing all these fantastic things is it leads to all the trust issues that you're going to have with all these different individuals. And I'm one of these people that, listen, if I love you, I've got you. I've got you. 1,000%. If you're my people, I've got you 1,000%.
That's how I am.
However, I have a really tough time letting go of the reins and trusting people because I've been burnt a million times. I've been burnt a million times, and I would worry myself sick that somebody in my crew was
Screwed somebody over.
me, or screwed me over, screwed somebody else over.
See, that's me. I'm not worried about what people say about me or what they do to me. I'd rather somebody do that to me than my people.
Well,
I'm the type that you can say what you want to say about me, but don't say nothing about Jericho. Don't say nothing about Paul, because now I'll get upset.
And they're harming your soul. It says it in the Bible, don't it?
Well, it says to bless them and do good to them, even the ones that persecute you and talk bad about you and wish you harm. And as long as you're treating them well and praying blessings on them, it's like putting burning coals on their forehead. But it will torture them more for you to show them love when they're trying to destroy you than it will for you to fight back.
Jericho has a good heart. He doesn't think of people the way he should. So many would just trash them, and you put more into fixing them than they are worth. Most people take advantage, and that's all. Sad to say, but it's true.
It's sad.
That is what I have been saying.
Yeah, it is, and the thought's good about that. That's the reason why I said if you're going to do something like that, right? And even me, if I did something like that, and I only use Spider Creek as an example because it's a group of houses together, right? But anywhere you do it, you would have to also get security guards. Unfortunately, I mean, because we're in the meth Kentucky, you would have to have the police force could not handle you doing a low income mass project like that, because people would come out of the woodwork. They would come to take advantage of that in a heartbeat.
Just dump my money, set it and forget it, bro.
Yeah.
Paul Buchanan Civic Center. Now, Paul Buchanan's house is about 10 miles out of town.
Yeah.
It's at 150 acres,
Right.
bigger than Wheeler County. And it's got a long-ass driveway and about 6 gates to get to it.
Yeah.
And there's about
I'd be
homes in there.
Yeah, I'd have my own compound too. I'd be gone, but
I'd get up with old Lisa Triplet there, and I'd put about $1 million in an annuity.
Yeah.
If that grows the way she says it does.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now you think about it, if you took cash option, right? And you got it all cash, and you, after taxes, worst case scenario, we'll just say split it right in half, 50%. After all that, right? You end up with $350 million. Like you said, my people you'd have your compound. You'd have all that. It would be like, what do you want?
Right.
I could be like, here's $1 million. Here's $1 million. I don't even know 350 people. I've got 700 and something friends on my Facebook, and I know like 5.
Now have agreed with me.
Yeah.
Both of your wives have now agreed with me.
Oh yeah.
Linda, I agree with Paul. Don't want the stress.
Yeah. She don't. She's like, let's walk away.
I would take my money, do one great thing for my city, and I mean, obviously, I would do great things as I went along, but it wouldn't be just city-minded. You know what I mean? Be like, okay, we'll hire all kinds of people that live in Corbin to come do some of this work that I need done, and pay them well. But that would be my only contribution to
the city. Yeah.
And to people outside of what my agenda is.
I think though over the years, and I think because I grew up here on Devil's Creek, over the years here in the city, I've seen some things happen like that. People donate stuff that was meant for good intention, and the city just let it get destroyed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like you can't pinpoint any person in general's at fault. I don't know. I don't think. But
Let me tell you, we would all three have tractors. Why don't I use them on my compound?
yeah.
Have races on tractors.
Yeah, races on track. Now that'd be the new podcast, right?
We would have a lot of fun, and we would learn to do a lot of things on our own.
Build a racetrack for tractors.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy Corbin Speedway and take out the asphalt and turn it back to dirt, and then put it to a lawnmower racetrack.
That would be fun.
And let people pay you to bring their lawnmowers out there and race them on that track. People would pay to come watch that. Souped up lawnmowers, go karts, grown men.
But yeah, that's
a cheap race.
I just don't want to worry about it. I don't want to worry about somebody.
That's why you pay somebody else to worry about it.
Because you can't trust the people you pay to worry about it either, because that's how every one of these athletes got robbed by their people that were handling their money and stuff. I just really want something so simple where I'm like, this is my contribution. Maybe I would write checks to different foundations every month, or find something that I wanted to do each month that I just wrote out a check to or whatever. But I wouldn't put myself at anywhere near the public doing something.
I've been seeing a lot of lawyers come out, now that Powerball's so high and stuff. There's a lot of lawyers coming out saying, for a $200,000 retainer fee and $25,000 a month, I would do you justice.
Of course you do.
Of course, yeah. They're going to have to prove to me that they're worth that much, but
I'll say this: when I first started the businesses, like Zone Perception and RJ's Beef Jerky, I talked to several lawyers because I wanted it done right.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to make sure too, at the same time, like with RJ's Beef Jerky, I was going to be able to set something up to leave a legacy to my kids, right? So I found one lawyer, and I asked him the same thing: do I need to keep you on a retainer? I can't speak. He said no, just deposit a check up there if you want, but there's no monthly, and then when you're out, you're out. You just come and drop some more off, but I'm not going to charge you monthly, and if you don't use it, keep charging you. He said, I don't work that way, and that was Shane Romine.
See, you said I'd hire Shane Romine, so I knew that's probably who you were getting back to.
Yeah, because
done a lot of deals with him too, and I like the way he works.
Yeah, Shane to me has always been great, and done all my paperwork right and legit, and made sure everything was above the table.
Yeah, I think that's where I would be, guys. I don't think we'd be having a compound, and we would break it down, and I'd have everybody. I'd have everybody I wanted.
But to me, I'd be putting Shane to work. Shane would be.
I wouldn't have any kind of big liability.
I'd be like, there you go, Shane. There, you can sort all that stuff out.
Look, I'd say, what, guys?
That's what you went to school for, right?
I gave my man Jericho enough money to buy 100 houses.
Let him stress himself out.
Talk to him.
Yeah,
he's got you.
Well, I was just trying to think of things that could be passed down.
Well, it's because where we struggle in our life, right? We've seen people that's either been close to us go through that struggle, or we've been in that struggle before ourselves, and we want to kind of make it easier for somebody else that's coming through, because we've been there, we've seen that, felt it.
See, I love my kids.
Yeah.
But they didn't win $700 million.
Right.
I won $700
Yeah.
million.
$2.
You sound like Steve Harvey.
You know,
Right.
I won $700 million.
Yeah. Steve Harvey said that,
If
didn't
I
he?
leave them some seeds, they can grow their own trees.
Yeah.
They don't need to be hanging on my branches.
Well, it's like I told Justin, that $700 million is not going to last an eternity.
No. No.
So you need to get
It'll
something
last a
in
few
place.
decades.
Yeah, it'll last a few decades, but you need to get something in place that can continue to be passed.
Well, there is. There's
Get that money and you would do these investments, and then these investments over time would start losing value, or create more money, or you'd have to count on your third grandchild to care about it as much as you did, and they won't, and they'll sell it.
you know
Whatever.
what would not lose value?
I want a compound too, so our kids can be close, but not too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we want about 500 acres. Put them on, and then a moat in between with a drawbridge. But yeah. But what would not be losing value over time is, a Sugar Booger's chain, national chain. You could invest in that.
Oh, you could, but you would.
RJ's beef jerky. We're always looking for investors. Go big, go home, right? So there's those things that you could invest in.
I know original jerky jerk. I know OG jerky jerk.
Yeah. But that's.
I would beg Lee and close the bakery. We would just be done with people.
Really.
We love people.
Well, that's yes.
We would just be.
I'm an introvert. I am, and this is easy for me because I can talk to people through that thing and it not feel, I feel like we're in a small group.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if there's 15, 20,000 people watching. I'd feel like we're in a small group. Something about it. Put me in front of that group. I don't want no part of it. I would be done with people, but I do love to see people smile. I like to see something that create, bring a blessing to people. I don't think I could be done with people. I'm not done with humanity in that sense.
I think we'd close down.
Yeah.
We'd close down the bakery. Obviously, the work she does is labor of love, but it's a lot of labor too.
Yeah, it is. But she could hire somebody to do it and still come in and run it.
But you can't.
When she wants.
You can't. That's the problem. Like, if we could hire somebody that could decorate cakes really good, they'd be working here.
Well, I mean, but if you had the money to invest, though, in a bigger place, you would attract the right people with the right salary.
With a small place, we're having a tough time to attract.
Well, it's because this is the thing that I run into. I don't know if you're running into that, but the thing I'm running into, I can make beef jerky myself. My beef jerky is better. Why would I come on and work for you when I can make it and sell it at my house? Well, one, I'm USDA inspected. You can't sell it.
But they can.
No, if I catch them, they ain't. You know
how many people bake cakes without bakeries?
Here's the problem.
None. We don't care.
They're
everyone to eat.
Well, bakery's not as bad as beef jerky. If you eat bad beef jerky, you can die.
If you eat bad cake, you can cramp.
And that's the same with deer jerky too. People's like, I didn't think that it was like that. Oh yeah, it is like that. There's big cases of it. And beef jerky is the most regulated snack there is in the United States.
I didn't know that.
We're not even allowed to walk into our facility without a federal inspector in the building with us, and we own it.
That's wild.
You're not allowed to operate at all. If he's sick, we're shut down. You can't work that day. If he's not there, if the federal inspector, he or she, but ours is 2 guys, if they're not there, you can't operate. So you have to have them in the building. They have to be USDA ready and inspect. And most meat processing places have a USDA inspector, and they have to have a little small office for them. But jerky's the only one that has to have them there to operate. Now, like CMPs, I think they get inspected and they have one that comes in, every little bit, but I don't think he has to be there every day for them to operate, he or she. But beef jerky, they have to be there looking over, make sure your process is good, and everything. So it took a lot to jump through. And I used to make it from the house and sell it to my buddies, and you can do that. It's perfectly fine. But when you take it down here and try to put it in your storefront, it ain't got the USDA sticker on it. Mm-hmm. I see it sitting in there without a USDA sticker. It'd happen to me if it goes national. Somebody's going to pull my sticker and check the number. That's a $500,000 fine, 5 years in jail. I'm going to be calling the jerky company and say, get this jerky out of here. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but I'm also trying to keep somebody alive and keep you from getting in trouble if an inspector actually walked in. Because the inspector walks in and sees it, they don't play. They ain't going to, if it's in a store or you're selling it online without that sticker.
Listen, it wouldn't even be a conversation to get Leanne to move to a compound. The people that we love and that have been customers for us for years, it would be a labor of love to make the cakes, and we'd probably even do it for free then.
Yeah.
However,
we'd never see you because we'd have to go through 6 gates to get to it.
We would have the best looking podcast.
Yeah. You'd have to get through 6 gates to get to you, though.
I'd give you guys remotes.
Yeah.
Where you wouldn't have to type in, you could just beep at each one of them. Or whatever. That way you'd be fast. But yeah,
10 miles out. Through 6 gates out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There ain't nowhere around here that you could do that.
Yeah.
Well, there is.
Yeah, there's few. There's still quite a bit in Barberville, Out in Grays, there's plenty of property out there. There's one real nice house my wife loves out in Grays. It's got the big circle driveway, and it's the old colonial style house. We've been looking at it.
We'd close down, and we'd have a podcast there you would not believe. And
if you could get internet there.
Followed us around too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We definitely have a crew follow us
They
around.
could live in the podcast apartment.
We just start videoing our everyday life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You'd blow up on TikTok and stuff.
I would.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had somebody to do the editing and the content, it seems like we're getting ready to start filming, and I'm like already dreading how much work there is into that. And I'm like, oh man, I just need one person to help, Be awesome to have.
If I knew what I was doing.
I'm halfway. I mean, any help I can provide, I'm there.
Yeah.
I love you guys a lot and get out of here. I was wanting to have an hour show, and here we are, an hour and 40 minutes into this show.
Well, we got talking about money and spending all the money, so.
Hey, my wife was wanting me home at 8 o'clock because I got to be at work in the morning, and then I have a wedding tomorrow, and then I have... Ronnie, what's the name of your church again?
Tri-County Trinity Church.
If you find this man interesting, you would love to hear him preach. Tri-County Trinity Church, right there past Bee Creek on the left, up through there.
Mooney Chapel Road.
Mooney Chapel Road. He'll be there Sunday. I'll be there Sunday. I'm excited to see what he's got in store for us. I listened to his last one. It was real good. Real good. So I'm excited about this Sunday. Guys, make sure to check him out. And we'll have a podcast this coming Sunday with a bunch of guests. Right here, a bunch of people. Like we'll be swapping seats out. There'll be so many people in here talking.
I probably won't be on camera because I'll be doing filming for our film, but I may throw my face in a little bit. I definitely want to meet a few of them that I ain't met.
Yeah.
We're going to do more than that. All right, guys. Have a good night. We will see you guys on Sunday.
And keep your eyes peeled for this giveaway.
Yep.
At First and Haunted Fort.